Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are a Martin custom shop expert dealer, one of only 25 in North America, and today I get to present to you an amazing Martin custom shop guitar. You can see this guitar and our entire collection right at empiremusic.com. You can always call us at 412-343-5299 or chat with us through the site. You can email me, joe at empiremusic.com. We're excited to present this guitar to you because we get to give you an amazing experience with all Martin guitars. We do full factory setups on everything we sell, so it will show up to your door ready to play, or you can pick it up in store. But occasionally, we get something super rare and something that I've never seen before, which is really exciting because those of you who don't know me, I've been in a family business since I was 14 years old, and I'm 41 now, so I've been around guitars for a long time, and we've been Martin dealers since 1997. And I've never seen an all-solid Rosewood guitar. Occasionally you'll see import guitars with veneers on the front with crazy figured wood. But this is a D-14 custom shop Martin guitar with wild grain rosewood top, back, and sides. It's outrageous. A truly spectacular piece. I didn't even know that Martin made guitars like this, and when my sales rep called to offer us this instrument, I was really excited because they obviously have a unique sound. You know, and he said they always are very popular because they are so unique. And this, I think there was only one other one of these made, because I saw on the build sheet that there were 2 wood selections done, and this is one of them. It's got next level appointments, which is really amazing. It's got 45 style fingerboard inlay, a 41 style top inlay, which is beautiful power, which is the heart of the shell. It's the hardest part to find because it has all the color. So it's the least findable, the most unique. And it's just an absolutely stunning guitar. Ivorwood binding, beautiful classic CF Martin headstock logo, and amazing gold Schaller tuners here. And these are the they call the Grand Tune, which is a high-end vintage style tuner, which is really, really incredible. Bone nut and saddle. It's got all the goods. And I want to talk to you about the sound of this guitar because it is so unique. What's really great about it is it gives you the high-end appointments, ebony fingerboard and bridge, the all-solid wood design. Under the hood is the secret sauce, and this is what I think Martin does most better than anybody, is they give us some of the most important attention to detail options in the custom shops available. And this is absolutely a great case in point of this. The top of this is sanded an extra 0.005 of an inch by hand, making it as thin as possible, getting it to reverberate and breathe as much as possible. Acoustic guitars are really simple gadgets. The top moves, pushes air against the back and out the sound hole. Not complicated in the sense of the general physics. To make all that work is really, really complicated to make it work well. So, thinning out the top, great step. But then what do they do for us to make this guitar next level before we do wood selection? How can we make it the most powerful, the most resonant? Well, that's in the bracing. And they deliver a home run here, and probably one of my favorite features in the custom shop is Adirondack bracing, 5/16 inch scalloped. I always think of Adirondack bracing as the trampoline. It makes everything move and stronger. It gives incredible overhead. 5/16 inch bracing is important to know because that's the same thing that would come in an HD 28 scalloped 5/16 inch. That bracing gives us 2 things. The 5/16 is a 16th inch thicker than a 35 style. So that brings a little bit more clarity, a little bit more stiffness to the top. And the scalloping is a carving process that occurs by hand by really skilled luthiers. That tend to be, in my experience at the shop, when I'm at the factory, is women that have been there a long time. They can feel the tops of the wood, and they hand carve to make the guitar breathe and be balanced. It's really, really one of the most important jobs at the factory, and they're the most skilled in the world. They have the most experience. And why that's an important combination is rosewood is going to be a little bit darker sounding, right? Might not be on the tip of your tongue for thinking of a guitar that's very boastful. So we stiffen it up and give it a little bit more liveliness. Then we add Adirondack, making it more powerful. The scallop bracing lets it move more, but by that extra 1/16 of an inch, we get the stiffness that we need to make sure we don't get muddy. And that is really, really apparent here. Now, if you are someone that wants a super banging, really loud guitar, this isn't the guitar for you. This top is not gonna flex like an Adirondack or a Sitka spruce top would. That's not gonna be the ticket. But this will give you a throatiness that I've literally never heard before in an acoustic guitar. I was really trying to think of adjectives to describe it. And I personally, when I'm talking to people about guitars, try to stay away from adjectives because they're subjective. And how you hear something and how I would hear something is based on our preferences. But in this instance, I thought it was really, really important because it's got a fullness and a fatness to it. That the bottom end is there, but it's got this chunkiness on the bottom end but it isn't like a typical spruce rosewood combination. It's got this big booming bass that's tight and kind of like at you. It's way rounder than that, and it's just like I think throaty is the word I'm settling on. So I'm like happy with thinking of that. So as I play the guitar for you, I wanted to think of that. Feel-wise, it's excellent because we have a low profile neck. We have a 1 11/16 inch nut width, so very comfortable. And what I like to do when I demonstrate acoustic guitars is always show you the range. Now, the range of this guitar is not going to be, again, the same as a spruce. But what it will do right away, and what's great about dreadnoughts is they have massive capabilities, right? Bigger airspace, so we can push a lot of air, we can make bigger tone. A big advantage of this guitar is if you like to play with a light medium attack, if you like to play fingerstyle, this is a phenomenal choice because you'll get that boominess and that just overall power of a dreadnought, but it's controlled a little bit because of the rosewood top. So we'll get great tone right away, which is not typical. Like if we sit down with an HD 28 and we just lightly pluck it, it doesn't give us the tone that it does when it's played more aggressively. Here you're going to get immediate gratitude. You're going to get happiness from this immediately, and it's probably the most enjoyable feature of the guitar, I think, is that how great it sounds with that light medium attack. But then as you open it up, you feel the guitar moving, that Adirondack bracing, the scallop really pushes the air and it'll move with you. So let's check it out and see what you think. Wow sustain for this dreadnought guitar. I mean, Rosewood gives you an incredible fullness. It doesn't have the jangle that you might associate with the top end of an HD 35, or sometimes you can play a Rosewood guitar. It has all that extra bass. The mids are compressed. By the time you get to the top end of it, it sounds jangly. That's not going to be the case here. You're going to have a much fatter tone all the way around. Now let's talk about the middle of the guitar, right? The middle of the instrument is very, very lush and got, a great response, and it doesn't get lost in the instrument, which is important. exquisite top to bottom. Really, really incredible. I'd love for you to go to empiremusic.com, check this guitar out. All the photos are there. The spec sheet is there, the build sheet, so you can see all of that information. You can give us a call, 412-343-5299. You can always text me, 412-915-7118. We'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. We'd love to talk to you about anything in our collection. We have an amazing selection of guitars. We are a Martin Custom Shop expert dealer. I'm Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with this Martin Custom Shop D-14 Wild Green East Indian Rosewood. Top, back, and sides. Only available at Empire Music. Give us a shout, and we're glad to help you with this guitar or anything in our collection. Thanks for watching.